Oh, hey guys, I didn't see you there. Make sure to subscribe and join the family. Well, let's go. Come on.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm doing the Q&A that I said I would be doing. I am joined right now with my mini Mikoa. I just figured she'd be a good choice for this specific video. Plus, I really haven't shown her too much other than the last video, and I feel like she needs to be on camera a little bit more. So she's got a little necklace, she's got a little Harry Potter shirt, and we're kind of matching just a little bit with the hair. So anyway, yeah, today's video I'm really excited to film. I'm sorry if it's kind of, I don't know, if I can't focus super well. I have a headache and not feeling the best, but I wanted to get this video out for you guys. Before I get started, I wanted to say I'm sorry. A lot of these questions that you guys asked aren't going to be in the video. There were so many, I had no idea like where to even begin, and I've actually already recorded this video once, but it ended up being close to 45 minutes long with every question, so I had to cut it down a little bit. Basically just answering the ones I thought I'd have the most interesting answers for. So if I didn't answer your question, please don't be sad about it. Just ask next time I do a Q&A. Hopefully I will keep some of these questions for next time if I don't get around to them, but just know it's not that I didn't like your question, it's just I had so many questions and it just would have taken forever. So let's get into it. The very first question that I was asked is, what is my favorite Girl of the Year collection? And it's actually really funny because when I first thought about this question, it literally took me like at least 5 minutes to really think about it before it occurred to me. The answer is so simple. It's the only doll that I have pretty much her entire collection for, which is Kanani. I don't talk about it too much, but I actually do have probably a good 90% of things from Kanani's original collection. Other than her shaved ice stand, her chair, and her dog, I have everything else. I just don't ever really show it. But hers is definitely my favorite. Oh yeah, that was from Vanilla and Vinegar. This is from Anna Ronaldo. She asked my opinions on Courtney Moore. So I like Courtney Moore better now than I did before when her video was first leaked or her pictures were first leaked, but I'm still not the hugest fan. I don't like really how plain she is, but I am in love with her collection. I don't think she's as similar to Mary Ellen as I originally did. I do think she's in between Mary Ellen and 33. But she's not like identical to me anymore. What is my favorite outfit of Courtney's? I will answer it quickly and just put the picture right here of my favorite outfit from Courtney's, except I would love it if instead of the flats, she was wearing the white and pink high top sneakers, because I think those are adorable. Can I do an All My Dolls video? I actually do have one up from about a month ago. That's pretty up to date, but I will typically do an All My Dolls video roughly every 3 months, so you can look out for another one around December, but that last one's still pretty up to date. And how many dolls do I have? I had to count to do this. I currently have 37 18-inch dolls that are like put together. I have one Bitty Baby. I have 2 Pleasant Company dolls that are in pieces that I'm trying to customize but haven't quite gotten around to yet. And I have one coming in the mail tomorrow. So technically I have between 37 and 40 plus a Bitty Baby depending on what you count. Alright, next questions are from AG Dear, and her first question is, when did I start AGTube? Technically, I started my channel in 2017, but I only uploaded probably once every 3-4 months and didn't take it seriously, and then back in May of this year, I had a lot of free time. I came back to American Girl YouTube, and I've been here ever since, and I love it, so I'm here to stay. Who was my first doll? My first doll was Marisol Luna, Girl of the Year 2005. I'm sorry guys if I'm talking really fast, but I'm trying to get through all these questions and have it be a reasonable time. Okay, how old am I? I am 22. Will I ever do a giveaway? Yes, actually. I have a lot of plans for giveaways. I've got a lot of ideas. I've actually got something that kind of recently fell into my lap that would work really great for a giveaway. But I'm just not really sure on the details of how to do it because I really want my giveaway to cater to my YouTube audience because that is where my main base is, and I don't really want to do it through Instagram since a lot of those people don't watch my videos and this is where I want the focus to be. So I really want the giveaways to go to someone who's subscribed to me on YouTube, so I have to work that out, figure out a way to contact you guys because obviously personal information in the comments doesn't work out well. I think I might make a business email that we can work through that, but it'll be, I don't know, probably around 400 subscribers. I'll figure that out, ideally. Moving on. How old was I when I got my first doll? I got my first doll, Marisol, in 2005, so I would have been 7. Next question comes from Humming Mint. She asked, out of all the historical collections that I own, which one is my favorite? I don't really own a lot of products from historical characters other than the dolls themselves, but just based off of what I've seen on the internet and through American Girl when I went to the stores, I'm in love with Felicity and Elizabeth's collection. They're like some of my favorite dolls that I own, plus their collections are adorable and I love that era and time. I love Pride and Prejudice and Jane Austen. I think their clothes were gorgeous and I wish I would have gotten it sooner, and now I'll have to find it all on eBay. Let's see, what era do you hope AG does next for historicals? Ideally, I would love to see a 1920s doll, like a roaring 20s doll, but obviously the dolls are 8 to 12 years old, so they're not gonna have like a flapper doll with like, you know, the tassel dresses and like the cool headwear and like, you know, all of the party accessories, but I would absolutely love it, especially if they had like little kitten heels. Oh, it would be adorable. With like all of the makeup and lipstick, I would love it, but it probably won't happen, so in my dreams. Okay, so the next question is, who is my dream doll? At the moment, it is Cecile. I still don't have her. I'm super salty about it and sad because I really want Cecile, but I'm not willing to spend $300. I really, really want one in great condition that has the full meat outfit because I'm just picky. Okay, this is actually an interesting question that I'd never actually thought about before, so I do want to talk about this one. It's a little bit longer. This one is from, and I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm so sorry, but I've seen you all the time in my comments. I should know this. I want to say it's Araceli Castillo, and she asked, are you or were you embarrassed to tell your friends and family about your dolls? So basically, for my family, it wasn't a huge deal because I had always collected dolls when I was younger. My grandma got me into dolls when I was about 5 years old and started getting me the American Girl catalogs. So when I got my first doll at 7, it was no big deal up until I was 9 when I had Nikki. And then the only time it was kind of weird for me was coming back into them 3 years later for the first time. But after I did that, pretty much the transition since then has been easy because my entire family knows that I go in and out of collecting dolls all the time. As far as friends, I have always been very cautious of who I tell, not because I'm embarrassed of my dolls, just because I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable, and I feel like a lot of people don't know what to say. But I have surrounded myself in the past few years with some really amazing people who do not care that I collect dolls. In fact, it's not, you know, it's not weird to them. My family thinks it's awesome that I do YouTube, and my boyfriend is just as much of a weirdo as I am, and he collects things too. So it's not even weird, it's awesome, and I don't know, it's just, as far as her next part, how should you viewers tell your friends and family? You know, I just say be honest about it. As far as friends, I hate to say it because it sounds kind of bad based on, you know, everything, but just be cautious about who you tell. Be aware that like some people are not going to respond super well to it, and as long as you have thick skin, it's okay. But if you're someone more sensitive, I would say definitely be aware of who you're telling, and just be aware that not everyone will be kind about it. But as you get older, it will get easier. Eventually, you're not really gonna care anymore, and eventually all those fake friends go away and you're left with some really amazing supportive people. So don't be too worried about it. It'll all work out. Okay. So, Katie Johnson asks, historical or be forever, and who is my idol? So I prefer historical, specifically the historical before be forever, like when I was in my prime of collecting. As far as my idol, for American Girl, because I don't really know in general, I would say Steven Swota Dancer. Her name was Sarah. She was a YouTuber that got me into YouTube in 2010 when I was 12. She is definitely my idol and the reason behind my channel. So if you guys enjoy my channel, you can thank her because I'm here because her videos made me happy. Stop Motion Times AG asks, what are my other hobbies? Mostly photography and also music. What do you want Girl Year 2021 to be like? I just hope that she's different than anything they've ever done before. Honestly, the first thing that's coming into my mind, and I know this is not probably what most people are hoping for, but I just think it'd be really cool, having like a Japanese girl who moved to the United States who's got like the palest Jess mold skin, with a black pixie cut and like grunge clothes with like a black leather jacket and a white t-shirt and maybe like a red flannel and black skinny jeans and combat boots, and she's like in a punk rock band or something. I just think that would be so cool. Obsessed with AG asks if I'll ever customize Jordan since I don't like her. No, I'll never customize her. I do enjoy Jordan still as a collector's item. I feel like I don't ever really explain that in full. I do not like her so much as like a doll that I use on a regular basis, but I do enjoy her as like a piece of my collection, as like a display doll, just not one that I actively want to do things with. So Wanderlust Productions asked, if I could create your own face mold, what would you do? So I think I would take Joss's mold and make it like a little bit more angular, because Joss is the closest to my face mold. But if she just had like a little bit more of like a mature face with like higher cheekbones, I think that would probably be my ideal face mold. And she also asked, have I ever tried sewing doll clothes? Yes, I have. I'm working on it right now. We'll see what happens, what comes out of it. I'm not that good yet, but I have made some clothes for my dolls. The next question is from Dolls Rescued, and she asked if I ever buy American Girl items other than dolls, clothes, and shoes. So not anymore, typically. I mostly just buy dolls. I really don't usually even buy the clothes. There are a few clothes items that I am planning on getting in the near future, but for the most part, I only buy the dolls. I used to be a lot more active with buying other stuff. I actually have like a massive collection of random American Girl things. Like I have Lainey's hammock and, you know, like Kanani's paddleboard and Jess's hammock, and I have like a whole bunch of weird giant things that I never show on camera because I don't really know why I would. But maybe someday I'll do like a collection of all the random things I've collected over the years, because when I was younger, that was definitely something I did. Okay, next question is from Delia Mooney, and she asks, what editing app do I use for stop motion? So I haven't really done a stop motion, but if you're talking about my intro, I use Premiere Pro through Adobe, which I don't recommend because it's super expensive, and if I didn't need it for my job, I wouldn't have it. I've heard amazing things about Final Cut Pro, and it's a flat rate, so definitely look into that. But I don't have too much experience, but I also have tried to in the past to make stop motions with iMovie, and it is possible. But other than that, I'm really not aware of any other apps or anything. I use my MacBook for everything. Allie Marie asks, do I have Kaylee? No, but I want her. Maplewood AG asks, do I have an AGIG? So Instagram. I do have an Instagram. You guys can go follow me at Lynnlifeag. I will link it down below, and you guys can go check it out and follow me there because it's lots of fun. So the next question is from Blezes, but I have no idea if that's how you say it. And their question is, how did I discover AGTube? So I discovered AGTube when I was 12. I was just having a really rough summer, and I was playing with my dolls, and I decided I wanted to learn how to braid their hair, so I watched a video on YouTube, and I started watching that girl's YouTube channel, and Steven Swooted Answer, like I've said before in this video, she started everything. That's where I really got passionate for filming and editing and my dolls, so that's how I was introduced. AG Dear had another question, I guess, which is, have you ever made a celebrity doll? If not, would you like to make one? I have not made one yet. I do want to make one. I have quite a few celebrities I wouldn't mind making, but my particular one I want to make right now is Taylor Swift, because I have a really cute like vision of what she would look like, and so hopefully I will do that, but we'll see. Who is your favorite non-AG tuber? I love Emily Enchanted. If you guys don't know who she is, she's only got like 60,000 subscribers, I think, but she makes videos about Disney World and she vlogs there. She's my favorite YouTuber. She makes like Me So Happy, and her videos just have the most amazing vibes, so go check her out, Emily Enchanted. I literally watch her all the time. I just feel so happy watching her because I love Disney. Can you do craft videos? I don't know. What kind of craft videos would you guys want to see? And how did I take my current profile picture? I have a Canon Rebel T3i camera that I use for all of my photography, and I have a 50mm lens that I use, and that's how I get really close-up portraits with blurred backgrounds. Okay, these next questions are from Bone Valkyrie, and I believe this is the end of the questions. If you could bring back any retired doll, who would it be and why? Definitely Cecile. I want Cecile. I can't find her for an affordable price, and I really want her, so that is what I would bring back. And what's something unusual, or at least not already done by AG, for dolls? I would love to see anything like historical beyond like American history. I know that it's American Girl dolls, so they're never gonna go back like that far, but I would love for them to do something Egyptian or Roman or Greek or even Norse. I don't know. I know that won't happen, but that would be like a dream come true for me in my like little history heart. Like, I love history, so. Alright guys, so that is the end of today's video. I'm sorry if I missed your questions. There were just a lot of them. I'll probably do another Q&A around 450 subscribers, so there's always next time. If you have anything specifically though that you still want me to answer and I didn't answer in the video, feel free to comment it down below and I will answer your question there. Let me know what videos you guys want to see next. My next video directly after this is likely going to be opening my new doll, because she should be coming in the mail tomorrow, which I cannot wait. I'm freaking out. So I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys!